Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the number one podcast in the world right now. I'm here with myself, Mesalu.
What's up?
Jesus.
¿Qué pasa?
And
Nay,
Nene.
nay. Woo.
How did you know I was going to say that? This guy. Welcome back, guys. It's been a little while since we've been here.
About a month.
About a month. Yeah. Everyone's changed. So, the other day, right, I was watching my YouTube vids, and I was watching this video on if you could survive. Remember a couple weeks ago we did if you could survive like a bear attack or a hippo attack? I forgot which one I brought to you. A gorilla attack. That's actually what it was. And I saw if you could survive a giant squid attack. Do you think you could survive a giant squid attack? How much in danger on a scale of 1 to 10 do you think if a giant squid wanted to kill you, right? Before it's even starting to attack you, you're in the ocean, and a giant squid thinks, I want that. How much in danger do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being you stand no chance, 1 being I'm not feared at all.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I died
There's
immediately.
no way.
Yeah. I didn't.
That fool's got like all these arms
I wouldn't
and
have
stuff.
thought
like,
it would be that bad because I thought,
It's
okay, I
huge,
thought,
bro.
nah, they wouldn't. No, you stand no chance, like at all.
Yeah.
Like literally the guy in the video was like, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
No.
But I was like, don't you
gonna
think you
rip
could
you
like
apart.
tear up the stomach and the inside when it's trying to eat
No,
you?
because they said how fast they are. So the first thing is like how
Yes.
quick they're. They're extremely quick. That you basically wouldn't even know what's happening, and you're gonna get like it's gonna grab you, and it's gonna use all its force to keep you in, and then it's just gonna suck you down. So they said you're basically gonna die from going from like what you're used to in pressure to like super high pressure, and you're just gonna like all your organs are gonna explode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put
But
it
the guy
down.
was like, but if you somehow survive that, it's gonna slowly like start crushing you into its beak. And apparently they eat slowly because they can't swallow a lot, so it'll slowly just start beaking you and like
Oh.
tearing you apart.
Do they have
little by little by
poison?
little? No, but they're just super strong. And yeah, but going off of that too, I didn't know that they like. I always thought this was just like a sci-fi thing, but they throw down with like sperm whales.
Oh, really?
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they said like they have sperm whales that have washed up on the beach. They have found like beaks, like giant squid beaks inside their stomachs and like scars on their body from like battles with whales.
Huh. That's crazy.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, the ocean's terrifying.
Yeah. That's insane. It's no.
It is absolutely, and it's just so crazy on like how little that we know about.
Yeah, I was
like, the
about to
giant
say
squid.
like that's the well even and then just not even just a squid, like just what under the water in general, like you know what I mean? Like what's in the ocean is there's just so much there's so many things that like are just crazy. I saw that there was a fish that's darker than the color black.
Damn.
Yeah, like it's like when it gets under there, like in the water, like it's like almost impossible.
Like
to
almost
see.
invisible,
Yeah,
basically?
Uh-huh.
That's it for this episode.
Have they actually seen the squid, like a dead one, like come up?
They've gotten some dead giant squids, but it's not very many, and we have very little on film. Like very little on film. They have that one camera that's like sits at the bottom of the ocean, just chills there, and there was a giant squid that swam by, like was like holding onto it and like hugging it. But we have very little film on giant squids. Like we don't know if there's 10 of them out there or a kajabillion.
Oh, there's probably hundreds.
I just think what blows my mind about that, right, is because there are a lot of fish down there that we don't know about. But you always see like they're tiny, like regular. This thing's ginormous, and it just hides from us. So like to think that like it and the whale go, like they're like mano y mano. I wonder what else like giant thing is down there that we just have no idea about.
There's big giant whale. Bigger than the largest one that we've seen.
I've never seen one. So
What
Just
about
kidding.
what about like a mermaid?
Oh yeah, Kevin thinks there's mermaids out there.
But they're not like what we think they
Yeah,
are. They're
he
just,
says.
like, terrifying.
He says they're not what we think they are, but they're mermaids. And I was like, well, how does that make a mermaid? He's like, it's a mermaid, and I was like, what?
Wait, what?
He's
but-
like, prove me wrong.
yeah,
What?
he's a weird one. Just kidding.
So what is his idea of a mermaid?
He doesn't really have one. So we went back and forth, right? Because he says, you can't tell me there's no possibilities of mermaid, right? And I was like, I get that I'm not saying there's absolutely no possibility, right? I just saying that, like, I just don't think that there's like a
Highly
fish
unlikely.
that kind of looks human, right? He goes, it doesn't have to look human. And I was like, it has to have some similarity to humans because then it's not a mermaid, right? Now, if you're telling me we're just going to pull out some weird fish that we've never seen before and all of a sudden you're going to call it a mermaid and you're going to be right, that doesn't make it a mermaid.
Right.
If it's a mermaid, it has some kind of characteristics of a human. Like whether it's a fish body, just a human head like dangling right there. But yeah. So to my next YouTube video, right? Today's episode, by the way, brought to you by YouTube.
Wait,
That'd be kind of cool. Huh?
that would be kind of
I've been watching a lot of Pawn Stars, right? Like a lot. That's been my new thing lately. Watching a crazy amount of Pawn Stars, and a lot of people bring in like some old stuff. So it kind of got me thinking: if you were a Kajuka billionaire, what would you buy if you what would you buy that was like pre 1900s and like store it in your house and show it off to everybody? We'll start with Mesa Lou.
I like the way he was looking at me, but
I know.
Mace always likes to go first. He tells me
I
before the
don't.
episode, he'll text me and be like, "Hey, can I start it?"
And this question's so tough, and I know we briefly talked about it before. And my original answer was the Declaration of Independence, just 'cause that'd be cool to have it on display in like my living room, the center of everything, just like a shining
Right.
light on it, just like.
It's like where his couch is supposed
Yeah.
to be.
It's like, first of all, how do you have it?
If I have a quadrillion dollars, I gonna make it happen. Okay.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. So I think that'd be kind of cool. And then I briefly looked up Galileo's telescope. That'd be kind of cool too. Maybe just go outside and be like,
Galileo.
Yeah.
Would you keep it outside though?
I don't know what I'd do with it exactly,
Don't
bro.
you think
Like,
it's like
It's
it's
one of those-
fragile. Like yeah, you can't even see that far anymore. It's
wait, what are you looking through? This Galileo's telescope.
It's like my iPhone zooms in.
Oh, but yeah, those are a couple that I thought of. That'd be kind of cool.
It's not to go into a bunch of episodes, but it's crazy on what's valuable. Like this one guy brought in a chair that like some senator sat in, and they like said that like if it was a real chair, it ended up not being the real chair that he sat in. But if it was a real chair, it would have been worth like millions. It's a chair that he sat in. It's crazy.
that's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah. One that I would do that I think would be really cool is like a tomb. Like you know how they used to bury people in like the Egyptians used to bury people in those like actual like tombs. I think that'd be really cool. Like I don't want whatever's inside of it, but I want like a made tomb and I would keep it open. I just feel like that would be super dope.
Ah, no, I don't think so. I think it'd be super haunted and bring evil spirits to your
No, it'd
house.
be cool one. He'll have like his eyes closed with the smiley face on it.
That's even scarier.
yeah. I think a tomb would be cool.
Patrick's like, yeah, this is. He's not in there anymore.
He's gone.
He's
And he's gone.
He's like,
I
he does
think I
this.
want to. I would like to have like arrowheads, so like a lot of arrowheads, and then dinosaur tracks, like an actual like huge dinosaur track, like a rock. Cause I want to go to that dinosaur state park that they have somewhere near around here, and I think that would be cool to have like a lot of old school tools that they used to use back in the day.
I saw this video of this girl who is she her job is to go and find dinosaur bones, right? And she says if you put your tongue on a dinosaur bone, it sticks to it. And so she was like, "This is how you can tell if it's a dinosaur bone." She put her tongue on there and like rips it all. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. She was like everyone wants to know why. So here's a brief description. This is a long paragraph. I didn't read the long paragraph. It's too sciencey. But basically, yeah, you lick a dinosaur bone, your tongue will kind of get stuck to it, and you'll have to like kind of like not rip it off, but it's almost like putting like tape on your tongue, and
Right.
ripping it off.
Wow.
It's not like Christmas Story where it's like legit stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember when I was little, we used to find them a lot. Like we used to go around these little mountain areas, and we used to find arrowheads, like actual
That's cool.
arrowheads. A lot. My
That's
dad
cool.
has them. Like he has them somewhere, but he has a lot of them.
I
Y'all
would-
have it? Like
Arrowheads?
No.
yeah, like right?
I don't think I
that
have
was so
either.
cool.
Like I think I've seen them like in museums, of course, and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever found one.
Oh yeah, oh, it was super cool. We'd go find them.
I would have a car from back in the day, but like keep it really pristine, not like all raggedy, you know. No,
Would
like
you drive it around?
yeah, I would drive around my street.
Pretty dope.
These cars have no tops, no seatbelts.
Imagine
No airbag.
you do
Oh, yeah.
Uber in that.
I know.
Uber shift.
Are you Bob?
It'll be one of the options, you know. It's like Uber Black. And
Oh yeah, luxury.
Uber 1900s.
Uber hit us up. We got an idea.
Do we have an idea for you?
But yeah, I think that'd be cool.
That would be pretty dope. It would just be so funny because imagine like we go to Jesus, he's a quadrillionaire. We walk into his like 15-story house. He's like, "Hey, y'all want to see my car collection?" We're like, "Oh, dude, walk in
Yes.
there."
Go.
They're like these old. We're like, "What the?" Yeah.
I work for Uber now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna start the whole episode over now. Now, did y'all see that video of that cougar / mountain lion chasing that guy while he was hiking?
I
Yes.
did.
I have not.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's so crazy, dude. So he's like walking, he's recording it because that's what you should do in these scenarios.
Right.
And this cougar's probably like 15 yards away from this guy, and it's just like slowly walking the exact pace he is. He's like walking backwards. He's in the middle of like basically nowhere because he's hiking. And he's like telling his, hey, go away. And he's like doing everything they say to do, like, oh, go away. And starts getting closer and closer. And at some points, it almost looks like it's charges. It takes like 3 or 4 steps and like jumps and then hits back and like goes. And it does it for the full video is like 8 or 9 minutes. And this thing is just like following him.
Yes.
Finally, he bends down, he grabs a rock, he just chunks it, and it like freaks out and runs away. But I thought that's the scariest thing. Like, I don't know what you would do there. He did everything correctly. He never turned around. He walked slowly back, was like yelling at it, it just never went away. Like, yeah.
Yeah. But I was wondering, like, get the big rock. But I guess.
I mean, I think
Could've
you'd be,
attacked him.
yeah, I think you'd be scared to make some kind of sudden movement that may cause it to full on attack you.
Yeah.
Or like
true.
look away from it or bending down. Because they always say to make yourself look big. So it's like bending down and, yeah. That would be super scary.
I'd be dead.
That's like whenever, I don't know why you go out there and you don't have, like, you're prepared. Like, you're not prepared for anything like that. You should carry something on you. It's like watching that show. I've been obsessed with the YouTube show. What? Dead?
I shouldn't be alive.
I Shouldn't Be Alive. Have y'all seen that? Mm-mm. Oh, you gotta watch it. It's just addicting. They're addicting. So you want me to tell you one of them? Okay. So this dad went and took this little girl. This dad took this little girl out in the nowhere. And he was prepared. Like, he wanted to take her fishing, the little girl. And he was prepared. He had 3 extra tires in the back of his car. He had waters, like everything that you would need. Snacks, only for that day, of course, because they were only going fishing for the day. But they didn't catch anything. So then he drove further on. She wanted to go further on to a different one. He's like, okay, let's go. He was like, we're fine. It's still early. Let's go. So he starts taking her. He's driving. It's getting kind of like off trail. So, but he's like, we're good. Well, he has a blowout. So he's like, stops it, changes it. Everything's good. Then he continues to keep going. He's like, it's just 1 tire. We're fine. It's close. Another blowout. And then at this point, he's like, okay, this isn't good. It's getting late and we already had a blowout and I feel like I'm lost. So he's trying to keep calm because you imagine you have the little girl's like 3. She was little. Like, they actually showed the actual little girl, pictures of her. In the video, when they're reenacting it, she's a little older.
Right.
But she was actually like 3. And so they're heading back again. And at this point, the last one punctures. And so he has no extra tires. And he's like, oh, gosh. So then he decides to take the air out of the opposite tire. So then it could be like level and he could just kind of go slow. And I told Patrick that I think it caught on fire with the grass, but it didn't. So what happened was, he had put it on 4 wheels. So I guess it can ride differently. And then it starts on fire because it starts overheating. So he's able to like tell her, run, get out of the car. And he's able to throw some stuff out of the car, right? And he throws a couple of things out, but that's it. They're stranded. So it's just crazy because they're stranded and like she's dehydrating. And towards the end, like they're walking. They run out of water. They run out of food. And he ends up just finding like a road, like a dirt road. But of course, nobody drives out there. And he just kind of digs dirt and puts her down in there because she's like dying. Like she's almost
gosh.
dead. Just to keep her cool, I guess you dig yourself down there. And just to keep her cool. And luckily, somehow or another, somebody drove by and saw, like, actually, and they got found. But that show is crazy. Like, they're almost dead. So many times they're almost dead. I told Patrick, now I know how to survive. They say don't drink because people think drink your pee. Don't drink your pee.
Hydrates
That
you
dehydrates your
more.
fight. Yeah. And then one was eating snow. That would dehydrate you faster. You have to melt the snow. Then you could drink it. What else?
Huh?
was
I
it?
didn't know that at all.
Yeah, you have to
Well,
melt
we're
the
good
snow.
because we played Deep Stranding.
That is
Yeah,
true.
so you should know all
we do
this
play
stuff.
Deep
You got
Stranding.
this.
We
You
just need
hunt
coconuts.
You hunt sharks.
Yep.
Whales. You stay away from weird purple things on the ground. You get poisoned.
You'll get
And
poisoned.
if you drink water from the ocean, you start hallucinating. So don't
Oh, yeah, that
drink
was super
ocean
or
water.
if you eat too many coconuts, you will vomit.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's
we
a
know
new
a
game.
lot about Deep Stranding.
Yes.
Oh, and if you're
Very
going to
good.
drink water, you have to drink only from the streams. Anything that's sitting is going to have
Still water,
bacteria.
yeah.
So, or if you see animals drinking from it, then you're good.
So basically, you can never really be prepared.
Right.
When it comes
But
down
it's so
to it,
crazy because like people like just go off. Like they're on this trail run. They're like, oh, let's just go. I hear the waterfall. And they go just a little bit and they're lost. And then bad things happen. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that show. One after the other.
That is something I was gonna say about when Naomi was like, well, isn't he prepared? And I was like, can you really be that prepared
Yeah.
for like a
I mean,
cougar
I
attack?
I think at the end of the day, like nothing can really
But
Yeah.
what if,
prepare you for it. Because like he seemed like he did to me like everything like I would think to do too. Like they always tell you, don't take your eyes off of it.
Sheesh.
Don't turn around. Don't. But it's like at the end of the day, like if this thing wanted you,
oh,
like
it's game over.
it was almost like it was like sizing him up the whole time when it was like kind of flinching at him.
Uh-huh.
It was like, can I take this guy out? Do I think I got this guy? And they decided, nah.
It ain't worth
Yeah.
it. It ain't worth
Probably
it.
trying to see if he was gonna run. So he can
Yeah, probably.
chase after him.
It's just so crazy how like as a speed. I mean, granted, our IQ level has killed it for us, but physically we're so useless in the wilderness. Like we would get destroyed by absolutely anything. Like even if a bunch of like, let's say you're out in the wilderness and 100 bunnies wanted to kill you, you're dead.
Oh yeah.
100 bunnies.
yeah, that's what it says. That the
They would kill you,
environment would kill
100%.
you. Like it's
And
just
they're
20
bunnies.
bunnies
I
could take
love
me.
bunnies.
You don't even gotta be 100.
even the ants.
20 bunnies.
20
like I
bunnies
said.
could
I
take
could
me.
take 20 bunnies, bro.
20 bunnies.
Even like the ants in the jungle. They'll
I was
kill
thinking
you.
like the tias. Jesus like you talking about the tias?
Chocolate.